Hey guys, it's Chelsey. Sorry my hair is a little crazy. I just got out of the shower and I thought, I had some time to kill before work today, so I thought I would sit down and talk to you guys about some stuff. So today I wanted to make just kind of a general update and advice video regarding my vegetarianism. I have been vegetarian since May of this year, so that's almost 4 to 5 months now. I don't know the exact day in May it was, but almost 4 to 5 months. And I just wanted to give an overall update and give you guys some more information about what it's been like and dealing with people and going places to eat and just what it's been like. So just to give you guys more information in case you didn't see that video, I decided to become vegetarian because mainly for the, well, not mainly, partly for the humane aspect. I don't appreciate how animals are treated in our food system or whatever you want to call it. I think it's wrong. I think that, I don't know. It's just, I personally don't even really want to eat meat. Like, even if, chickens were raised better and cows were raised better and had a nice life and then, were put into the food industry, that would be different. But I still wouldn't want to eat meat, but I would just, for those who want to continue to eat meat, I would really appreciate if that's how the food industry was, but it's not. And I can no longer give my dollar towards that, like when you give your dollar towards that industry, you support it. And that's with everything you do in life. And I'm not trying to convince whoever's watching this to become vegetarian. I'm just letting you know that was my mental process in becoming vegetarian. I didn't like the humane aspect. And honestly, moving forward, I wish that, animals were treated better. If people want to continue to eat meat, that's fine. I don't have a problem with other people that want to eat meat. This is a personal decision. What I want to put in my body is a personal decision. But, I just wish that it was more humane. And then the other aspect, I'm not entirely sure if I touched on this in my vegetarian video, but I have noticed, you guys, since I've cut meat out of my life, that my metabolism is very, very high, but also a lot better for my kind of lifestyle. Because before, I always noticed I've always had a high metabolism. My dad has really high metabolism. My mom doesn't have the highest metabolism, but I get a lot from my dad. I get my height, everything like that, my eyes, and I guess I inherited his metabolism. Like, I burn through food. I eat so much a day. And I don't necessarily show it, really, just because of my height. But anyway, I noticed a lot when I would eat meat that I didn't feel the best. That because you have such a high metabolism, a lot like grains and majority of things that we eat, especially vegetables, process really, really quickly. But meat is one of the things that it's very calorie dense and things like that. And it takes a while for the body to process. Like, it could take 6 to 8 hours just to burn through a steak. I don't know if that's exactly, I'm just giving estimations here. It takes a while compared to like a bowl of rice and things like that. So I've noticed, and this is kind of what I like to tell people, because when you tell people it's for a humane reason, people always try and argue and things like that, and it's really annoying. But when I say that, and this is true, when I say that it's because of my metabolism, people seem to actually understand that, I felt like shit majority of the time I ate meat. Like Japanese steakhouses, I know a lot of people feel like shit when they eat there, and I'm talking about where they make like the meat and then you have rice and noodles and, it's like a huge meal. Those are very popular here in America. I'm not sure who's watching this, but those are very popular, like Kobe's Steakhouse and things like that. Very popular here, and every time I would eat, I'd feel like shit, and I was just like, it's because of all the food I'm eating, it's because of all the food. But I actually went there as a vegetarian. I ordered tofu. I didn't eat too much of the tofu. I didn't really care for the way they seasoned it, but I didn't feel like shit. Like, I ate a shit ton of rice, I ate a shit ton of noodles, and I didn't walk out of there feeling like my stomach was gonna, ugh. And then that's when it really clicked for me that it was the meat. And I'm not saying this is for everybody, but for me personally, it's like my metabolism is so fast. When I put something in it that slows it down, I'm immediately like, And literally, you guys, my metabolism is so fast, even though I'm eating I'm a vegetarian, so I'm not eating meat, but I'm eating everything else. So vegetables, grains, lots of carbs, things like that. I noticed that I get tired. Like, I get tired a lot after I eat, and that's just kind of like a sign of a high metabolism. And like, I'll just literally eat a sandwich. Like, it's ridiculous. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I've realized that being a vegetarian has really helped me not feel like shit when I eat. Like, I feel great when I eat. There's nothing slowing me down. And it took me to become a vegetarian to really realize that it was the meat. It wasn't the amount of what I was eating. It was actually what I was eating. And I'm not saying that's necessarily going to be true for everybody, because everyone has different metabolisms and what have you, you know. But anyway, so, you know, when people ask me, why are you vegetarian? I always start off with the humane aspect, because I think it is very important to kind of spread that word. You know, I say, you know, for the humane aspect, and, you know, I feel like the food industry could be better and I don't want to support it. You know, the meat industry of food could be better. And then I go in and tell them about my metabolism, and because it is true. It's not that I'm trying to cover up the humane aspect. If that's the only reason you're a vegetarian, that's completely fine. But what I'm saying is, a lot of people seem to really understand that. Like, I'll be like, you know, my metabolism is so fast, and I would feel like shit every time I ate meat, and it took, you know, it took a lot for me to realize that. And people seem to respect that. A lot of people like to argue the humane aspect and just be like, there's a hierarchy, and the animals were here for us to eat, and blah, 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 blah. And I like to tell them, well, that's your opinion, but, you know, I have mine. And I want to let you guys know, the best way to not have problems with people when it comes to this type of stuff is really don't push your views on other people. It's hard. It's hard to sit at a table where a bunch of people are eating steak and you're just like, oh my God, that cow was alive and you're eating it. But it's not right. You know, your diet is a very personal decision. And of course, I wish the world was vegetarian, because it would be a lot easier for me to eat places, because there's literally meat everywhere. You have no idea until you're a vegetarian. There's meat in everything. But, you know, it's hard not to push your view on other people, but it's very important not to, because I'm not trying to upset other people. This is my personal decision. I will eat a dinner with someone that's eating meat. I do it all day, every day. Everyone I know. I'm like the only vegetarian anyone freaking knows anymore. And it's nice. And, you know, some people really enjoy it. Some people can't get along with it. I've had a lot of like guys that I've been talking to dating wise be like, oh, I want to take you to a steak dinner. And I was like, I'm vegetarian. And some people are okay with it. Some people are like, but I love meat. Like, why do you not love meat? And try and, you know, and I'm just like, listen, like, I'm not saying you have to be vegetarian. I'm just a vegetarian. So yeah, that's been my experience with people. It hasn't been the best, but majority of people seem to kind of understand it. And honestly, if there's someone around you that's trying to like push their view on you, that's probably not someone you want in your life anyway. So yeah, so there's that, you know. And as far as going out and eating and things like that, it's a little tough. You know, I told myself that I eventually wanted to become vegan, and honestly, I don't know if I can do that, because being a vegetarian is pretty hard, and you would think it wouldn't be, because it's just eliminating meat. And, you know, there's some ovo vegetarians or things like that that don't eat eggs and meat. I actually don't drink dairy anymore. I really try and keep it on my diet. I use an almond milk creamer, and then if I want cereal or anything, I use almond milk. And then at Starbucks, I usually get a chai latte, and I'm gonna, you know, start asking them to put almond milk or coconut milk, whatever they have, as a replacement, because I don't like the way dairy makes me feel either. It's one of those things where once you take something out of your life, you actually kind of see the side effects of not having it in it. And it's very interesting. You know, since I took the meat out, I've noticed a huge difference with that. And since I took dairy out, I feel kind of sluggish when I drink dairy. I don't know what it is, but I just don't feel the best, and I really do think it contributes to my acne and my psoriasis. So I have eliminated dairy as well, so I can be considered whatever that kind of vegetarian is that doesn't have dairy either. Do you see this bruise? This is from getting blood work, and it kind of hurts right now. Anyway, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, so just like going out and stuff has been a little hard. Most restaurants will have literally one dish that is vegetarian, and it kind of sucks because I feel like I don't have choices. But it's okay. I mean, like at Outback Steakhouse, they have like a fettuccine alfredo. It's like their Parmesan pasta or something, and they're always like, do you want to add meat? And it's like, no. Carrabba's doesn't really have anything, but they have where you can like, they have a pasta that a lot of people do, and they take the meat out of it and customize it, add mushrooms, things like that. Chipotle is awesome because they have sofritas. Sofritas is like shredded tofu and they season it like their chicken. And honestly, since I've had it, I couldn't go back. Like, even if I started eating meat in some crazy alternate universe, I would still get the sofrita because I honestly think it's better than the chicken and the steak because they don't burn it. A lot of, like, chicken, it seems to forever be burnt at my local Chipotle, so I like the sofrita generally, and it doesn't taste like tofu. It's crazy. It tastes just like meat. But yeah, so that's really good. I mean, a lot of places you just have to customize. Someone told me that Subway has veggie patties now, which I'll be interested in trying those. Taco Bell is really great. You can easily eat vegan there as well. I get the cheesy rice and bean burrito and cheese roll-ups. There are no meat, and so I don't have to customize it, but you can get like a taco salad there and no meat, things like that. Chick-fil-A is kind of a bust. Like, there's literally meat and everything, and when it comes to their salads, you can ask for no meat, but you still pay like $8 for a salad. So your girl, what I get there is just like a large fry and a Greek yogurt parfait, and it fills me up and it's good. So, you know, there's something to eat everywhere. It's just your options are pretty limited and things like that. Red Robin, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, has vegan and vegetarian patties. So, you know, there are options everywhere, especially when it comes to burgers. Normally a restaurant, like even Hooters has like some sort of vegetarian patty or whatever that's pretty good. So, you know, you can find stuff places. You just kind of have to look. I would definitely look in the burger sections. That's where I usually start, is look in the burger section, see if they have a patty. If not, I will peruse the menu and try and customize something. So it's not that hard, but especially in food courts, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard if they don't have a Taco Bell. And it's like, I want to eat better, you know, I'm a vegetarian, but I don't want to constantly be eating junk food, but it's like, you know, a fries and a Greek yogurt, it doesn't always sound that appetizing. And Subway normally kind of was a bust before, but now I've heard they've had a veggie patty, so maybe I can try that. But anyway, so that's pretty much my whole update for you guys. It's been great. You know, it's very easy to do at home. It's just kind of when you go out, it's a little bit of a pain, but generally a lot of people have been very accepting of it. So please do not be afraid, you know, like, my mom and like my family, it took a little bit for them to kind of adjust to it, but I think they really have. Like, my mom tries to always try and make me something, but she makes meat like every night, so I'm like, really? And she'll be like, stir the chicken. I'm like, I don't want to touch the chicken, like but you know, obviously it's my parents and my family, so I can be that way with them. But if it came to a friend, I would just stir the chicken. Like, it's not a big deal. I don't push my views on anybody, and I think that's the best way to do it. If anyone comes to you asking questions about vegetarianism, you know, put your views out there, but don't necessarily push buttons and push your personal beliefs and views on other people, because a diet is honestly a personal decision. And yeah, so anyway, oh my god, I feel like I have to sneeze. Wow. Bless me. I hope y'all are saying bless you on the other side of the screen. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you a vegetarian? Are you think about vegetarianism? What do you think? Whatever comments you have, please leave them below. I asked in my last video what type of videos you guys wanted to see, and a few messages I got had to do with dating. And just kind of like dating, either advice or story times or things like that. I guess that's like the hot topic right now. So maybe, I mean, I haven't really gone on any dates or anything, but maybe I could talk to you about dating and give you guys some advice. I haven't been in like a bunch of relationships and gone on a bunch of dates ever, so I don't know. But if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments below. Give me some more reassurance, and my next video can maybe just be some sort of dating or advice video. I do have a video on online dating, like for guys, like an advice video, so if that's something you're interested in, just I'll try and link it below, but if I don't, literally just type, okay, just type dating profile picture or something. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. I will see you guys next time, and bye-bye.